June 7, 2014, from the Tingley Coliseum in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was UFC Fight Night 42. And on the prelims, we had John Tuck versus Jake Lindsey. And this one went to the third round. It was tight in the first two rounds. And in the third round, Jake Lindsey actually had more strikes, but John Tuck wins by KO by way of strike as he just left Lindsey defenseless as he just kept hitting him and hitting him and hitting him until the ref just stopped him. He had it down. He was doing the ground and pound. You know, it's all about the ground and pound. And that's how John Tuck wins, as he defeats Jake Lindsey in the third round by way of knockout as the ref stopped the fight. We had Danny Martinez versus Scott Jorgensen. These two flyweights went at it. And this fight went the distance, the full 3 rounds, and it went to the judges. And during the fight, Martinez actually had a knockdown, but Jorgensen landed almost twice as many strikes, as he had 82 strikes versus Martinez 48 strikes. And the judges, by unanimous decision, give the victory to Scott Jorgensen. So Scott Jorgensen beats Danny Martinez in the prelims at UFC Fight Night 42. We had a welterweight bout between Voelker and Benoist. And this one went the full 3 rounds. It was evenly fought between these two, as they had almost the exact amount of strikes, as Voelker had 54 and Benoist had 53. Most of the match they just spent down on the mat hugging. And by unanimous decision, the judges give the victory to Benoist. So Benoist wins at UFC Fight Night 42 in the prelims over Voelker. A bantamweight fight between Sergio Pettis and Yaotzin Meza. And in this fight, these guys were dancing around the octagon, dancing back and forth. I guess they thought it was dance night, not fight night. As they must have thought they were in a dance club, not a fight club. So they just kept dancing and dancing. The crowd was booing throughout the first round. In the second round, when they came out, though, they did go at it in the second. There was some back and forth. That's when the best move of the fight happened, when Pettis kicked him in the face. That was pretty nice. But then in the third round, they went back to dancing, and they were hugging, and the crowd was booing. And at the end of the fight, they embraced in a hug, and the crowd just booing. The fans were not happy with this fight at all. Pettis had the advantage on strikes, 60-46 over Meza, and the judges decided unanimously in favor of Sergio Pettis, as he gets the victory in the final preliminary fight of UFC Fight Night 42. So Pettis beats Meza by unanimous decision.